comply, if you comply 1%, 90%, but it is even dealing with international specification. So you have upstream, downstream, still 2 parameters. End user, you have maybe have 50 end users, so already you have 100 combination, plus a lot of APC that sometimes they make some different requirements. You can come very easy to more than 1,000 combination, and plus for this 1,000 combination, some non-material requisitions are not enough clear.
As it is stated on the standard itself, this document specifies the different types of inspection documents supplied to the purchaser in accordance with the requirements of the order for the delivery of all metallic products, for example, plates, sheets, bars, forgings, whatever their method of production. This document may also apply to non-metallic products.
When a client is asking me what is an expediter, I clearly reply, the expediter is you in front of the supplier. For the bulk expediting services, the expediter represents the project and is focused on the project deliverables. So if I had to put a definition, I would say an expediter is a professional with a firm grasp of material knowledge and project experience that interacts with a wide range of suppliers on behalf of a client, keeping in mind specific requirements and targets to be reported.
Components are made always by a vehicle equipment. Vehicle is made by a resin and solvent. Resin gives always the majority of the features to the paint. For example, epoxy. Also, when we call a kind of paint, we say we call them with the resin based, epoxy, polyurethane, and so and so.
Here we have a preliminary comparison. In both standards we have 3 possible leakage rates, A, B, C. The A of shell is not the same of the ISO. It's a so-called AHS, helium shell, or MS, methane shell, because the testing can be done with both, with helium or methane. And it's a little lower than the A of the ISO.
For foundries, auditing and approvals, which has been developed by myself and by Saudi Aramco, Valve chairman. We joined together, we established or tried to establish a methodology to be used from the valve manufacturer to the foundry to have a better knowledge of the foundry facility, the foundry equipment, in order to establish also the level quality that the valve manufacturer can expect from the foundry.
Another test is art test, impact test. Why we perform our impact test? Think about something buried, okay? They make a hole, they paint, they make the tube, and they paint, and at the end they have to put in the art. So when a man, what can happen? In the art can be the rocks, and rocks can hurt the paint and make a hole. So you can have at the end some corrosion.
So the end user's standard basically are the input date for the valves manufacturer received by the purchaser. Into this data input there are different information. For example, the standards requirements that the valves manufacturer should be followed during the production of the valves. In particular, the design code, which is the type of the valves, the size, the material, the class, the trim number, and so on. All information referred to how we have to realize a valve.
What we do today, we enter into the specific requirements related to the quality aspects. So to the material requirements, the NDE requirements, and the testing requirements. And we make a quick comparison about between the two two different standards.
Today we have several aspects to check, and we will discuss about visual inspection, dimensional inspection, pressure test, and special tests as gas test, fugitive emission, and fire safe test.